And for ESC Daily, Jill Guthrie followed the start of Melodifestivalen together with her Eurovision experience partner Mihalis Volmer. And I have her on the phone. Jill, what did you think about the kickoff in Sweden?
I think it went rather well. The two favorites made it to the final, so...
Do you think, as Wilder, a familiar name in the contest, that she indeed qualified with ease?
Because of that, you mean?
Yeah, and because of the level of the song, was it easy for her? Because we don't know the actual results, of course.
Yeah, I would say so. She's a favorite in the competition to start, and as Mihalis put it, our colleague, he said the two that qualified for the final were always going to qualify for the final out of this selection because of, first of all, their position in the show and because they were the two favorites. So I think, yeah.
Does she also stand a chance to do well in the final again as she did before in Melodifestivalen?
I would say so. I haven't actually heard all of the songs yet, but so far, from what I have seen and what I have heard, I would say she is a strong contender.
We also had Robin Bengtson with Constellation Prize, which is you're a native English-speaking person, which is is it a wrong title or is it something that they did on purpose? What do you think? Because it's not correct English.
No. I'm not honestly sure. It should be Constellation Prize, but perhaps if you read more into the lyrics and the meaning of the song, it might have been done on purpose and have a different meaning than we would normally think it to.
We know in Melodifestivalen the field in the first heats has already been narrowed down to 7 since last year. Mm-hmm. Now we had the disqualification of the song by Anna Book. And we only had 6 songs left. It was hardly a competition, to be fair.
Yeah, and a lot of the songs in this first show were quite similar as well.
Is that a problem for the future? Should SVT go back to the way it was with one more song in each heat?
I don't think so. I don't really see a problem arising from that, but possibly.
Well, because you also said the two qualifiers we now had, everybody could almost, before the show, figure out that they were going to qualify. And with that smaller field, it's like it's not really giving the tension we would like to see in such a big show.
That's true. Yeah, from what I've seen, I think it would depend on the selection you had in the specific year. Because like this heat wasn't as strong, and those two songs that qualified were the strongest and the favorites. So,
about last thing about the songs that went to Andras Jansen. In the past, we have had Robin Schoenberg, who also had to qualify through Andras Jansen and eventually went to Eurovision. Are the songs that qualified for Andras Jansen of that level? Could they eventually be a surprise winner of the whole thing?
Well, there's always the chance.
But not really, I hear.
Yeah, well, the two that qualified, they're both duos, and they were both similar songs with a similar presentation. Albin and Matthias were a bit better than, their song was a bit better than the other one so far out of those two. But neither of them were as great quality as the two that advanced to the final, for example. So probably not yet we would have the Andras Jansen be the winner, but who knows?
Thank you, Jill.